Let's talk about Kylan Boswell's defense some more. We did the Illinois Texas Tech recap that you were very complimentary of Kylan. In fact, our shout out to our producer JK put a clip up of you referring to Kylan as the best defensive guard in the country that Bam Bam himself hit a retweet on. So you've come a long way from Kylan kind of clowning you on Instagram a couple years ago to Kylan now endorsing you, endorsing him as an elite defender. It's been pretty cool to see that dynamic grow. Anyways, a quote from Brad Underwood after this performance. Kylan was sensational, kept Christian Anderson scoreless from the three-point line in the entire game. It was incredible. This is what Brad Underwood said after, quote, I'm really proud that we withstood their run. We knew that was coming. I thought the job Kylin did defensively, and he doesn't get enough national credit for defense. He went from guarding the point guard to their five-man. It was incredible. End quote. I think you agree because you have already given Kylin his flowers for this. Did you pick up on him guarding all five positions in the game? Though, how real is Brad's quote on that?
I did. I did. I think that, there was times where he was, one in the help or they were switching a little bit. I really thought he was everywhere. Truthfully, I definitely noticed when he was on top end. Um, Kylan's so strong that he's able to be down there in the post against a player like Toppin and just like completely pushing him off of his spot. But yeah, I did notice him guarding all five spots in this basketball game, and I think that's the type of defender that he is now. Look, even the best guard one thing. I know we have a thing about the whole guard 1 through 5 notion here on this podcast, and it's not something you want to always see, right? Um, and you don't want honestly Kylan guarding JT Toppin for long periods of time. But Kylan has the versatility, the strength, the quickness, size, everything you kind of need at the point at the guard spot to be able to hold his own 1 through 5 at any given time.
Yeah, I mean, he's a special defender, clearly. I think the positional versatility is something I haven't realized. Like, I've always viewed him as like a great on-ball defender and tough and big and all that. You called him Saquon Barkley, but I don't know. I don't know that I noticed, like, was he ever switched on Toppin really in this game?
A couple times, yeah.
A couple times. And he probably, I mean, I don't know. If I didn't notice it, that probably means like he held up well. Because
Yeah, well, the good part about it is when he did do it, he was really good at like getting up under Toppin. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like he came with the like Toppins right above his hip, and he was just kind of leaning on him, like getting up under him, also pushing him out at the same time. And then the person, whoever was on ball, was doing really good ball pressure, so they really didn't throw it into him. And if they did, he was so far out, he couldn't really work. Or they would also, we're not gonna leave Kylan one on one with JT as well. We're gonna send some type of dig or help.
yeah, I was gonna make a joke about Kylan probably fared better than any of the Illinois bigs against Toppin in this game, but
And
also Big Z had like
don't
five blocks.
no, don't make a joke about it. He was the
For
best
real?
defender on
Oh,
JT Toppin.
I'll go film study this one and figure it out. But do you think this is sustainable? Like great individual defensive performance, clearly. And last year he was a great defender. So I'm not trying to act like, oh, he's not a great defender. He's going to be an elite defender all season long. But your standard here, what you call it, the second best defender in the sport behind JoJo Tugler, the best defensive guard in the sport. He clearly was that in this game. Brad is now vocally verbalizing he deserves more credit. Like at a national level, no one's praising him the way they should. Uh, I guess number one, why do you think that is? Why do you think Kylan doesn't get the national credit that he deserves defensively?
Because Illinois.
Because it's Illinois, and last season they were 40th in the country defensively,
Yeah,
and their defensive issues were largely the thing that held that team back from being great.
yeah,
And Kylan was on the court the whole game.
yep.
So
Hey,
is that going to change this year?
yeah, because they don't got what's his name? Jack Jack,
Benham Rickhouse, who's still there.
Jack Jack.
That's what we're calling him now.
What's I forgot his first. What's his name?
Step back, yak.
I, I I'm doing the thing that all Illinois fans should do. Last year does not matter.
The show. We called him the show.
Okay, also no show.
I like your point. They should pretend that last year, or not pretend, they should accept that last year doesn't matter. That's not what they're doing, by the way.
That's what I'm doing.
Have you seen it? There's a lot of like national public dialogues where I think and Latulip's amazing. Shout out to Mike Latulip, Field of 68. I watched the whole segment, it was really good. But Latulip's stance was basically like last year's team wouldn't have won this game. And my reaction to that was, can we stop talking about last year's team? Like I don't you know, like I don't
I mean, that's a
know.
classic phrase there. I mean, the previous Illinois teams wouldn't have won this game.
It's true. I think he's right. But I just kind of like, isn't this team so special? Like, are we gonna have to benchmark them against Kasparis every game?
I see that's not the team I want to benchmark it against.
Yeah, I'd rather go back a couple years and be like, would Terrence Shannon's team have won this game? That's who this team is more like.
Yeah, it's fair to say. But like, I think the reason why he doesn't get as much shine as a defender he is that because Illinois, in his time there, which has only been a year, they just weren't that great defensively.
And I mean, honestly, Cart, the year with Shannon, they were worse defensively. They were 80th.
It's just Illinois as a school is not a defense. It's not like, oh, defense.
Yeah, Brad Underwood has not had a top 25 defense since 2021.
So that's what it
Remember,
really
that
is.
was and that
But
was the
now
year.
he can get his shine because like his better defenders around him.
Yeah, that was they have not had a top 25 defense nationally under Brad Underwood other than the year where they were loose leaf champions.
What's the highest defense they've ever had?
There was that 2021 season seventh. Oh,
Seventh.
oh,
Wow.
you're saying the other way? The worst defense or the
Oh no,
best?
no, I'm sorry, the best. So the seventh?
Seventh nationally. Yeah.
Was that the year they lost to Loyola?
Yeah.
Crazy.
Krutwig said, ha, he ain't top five
The
defense.
seventh best defense got Crutwigged.
Pow pow.
Pow
Yeah.
pow.
But no, this year, I think this should be their best defense since that team, though. And that, I think, inherently means Kylin will get the credit he deserves. People like you, who have been Kylin critics in the past, are now going on record to give him his flowers. And hopefully Brad sees
The
that.
thing is, I don't think I've ever been a Kylan defensive critic though.
That's true.
I think it's other things, but
Yeah, that's true.
I've always considered him a good defender.
Well, whether it's defense, offense, anything right now, he's been amazing. That's for sure.
Yeah. Also, the main point of this is honestly, defense is distracting us from the fact that Kylan's finally hitting shots.
Yeah, he looks so good offensively right now,
He's
too.
shooting the ball. Like that's really what we weren't coming into this year like, oh, Kylan needs the lockdown defender. Like he was a good defender even last season. Even being on a bad or a middle of the pack defensive team, he was still a really good defender in times that he was able to. But it's about the shot falling now.
Yeah. But his
So
defense was the story of this game, I think. But also, shit, what do you have offensively, too?
22?
22 and 3?
Yeah,
He's just good.
he's good. He's good.
Very good.
Good.
Mylan.
Huh?
Can I say he's mine? Mylan? Because I'm an Illinois fan and you're not, you know?
See, so is that a thing this year?
Well, you took a weird approach to the Texas Tech recap, and you know you did too.
I don't think I do.
You had heartstring attachments to Texas Tech that you did not have to Illinois, and that was on full display.
Okay, but also that goes both ways. You have heartstring attachments to Illinois that you don't have to Texas Tech.
Right. That's why he's Mylan. He's mine.
Oh, yeah, sure, have him.
Yeah. What about, can I call him Kylan Bosgoose?
Boz Goose.
Bosgoose?
What's that mean?
Well, he's gotten better, Cart. We're off the bottom shelf now. We're top shelf. It's not well. Bring out the goose.
Brother of God, that's the worst work you've ever done on this podcast.